Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. Let's go ahead, start our yoga, sitting tall, standing tall, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Remembering this middle part of our body, engaging these muscles while we practice yoga today. And let's start with closing eyes, a hand on belly, a hand on the chest, and starting breathing deeply from belly to chest, inhaling, expanding, exhaling from chest to belly, contracting. Continuing breathing deeply. Clearing our minds, being here present. Letting go of expectations, judgment, and competition. When you're ready to bring hands together in front of your chest, having hands reaching up, fingers reaching, pause a second, lifting, opening arms, taking time, opening them wide, taking them back, a touch. Feeling it in the chest, in the shoulders, hands together, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, take arms back, a touch. And again, hands together, reaching up, exhaling. Let's bring hands together, arms wide, reaching up and coming to the heart center. Inhaling, wide arms, reaching up and coming to the heart center. One more time, opening arms wide, reaching up to the heart center. Let's interlace fingers. Send the palms up, chest lifting, relaxing neck. Opening arms, hands in front, interlacing. Send the palms away. I'm going to slide to the front of my chair, rounding our spine, ears by our biceps, by upper arms. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening arms, hands in front, interlacing, sending palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening arms, hands in front, interlacing, sending palms away, and rounding our spine. Feel that, feeling it from the lowest part of your spine all the way to your head. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting, feel your spine lengthening, opening arms. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. Exaggerating, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. All directions, let's exaggerate, forward and up, exhaling back and down. And again, shoulders forward and up, back and down. Let's do it one more time. Forward, up, back, and down. When you're ready, taking them all the way back, all the way up, rolling them forward and down, feeling it. Back and up, exhaling forward and down. And again, back and up, forward and down. One last one. Back and up, forward and down. When you're ready to shrug, shoulders to ears and releasing. Inhaling, shrugging, exhaling, releasing. And one more time. And releasing. Shoulders forward and up, back and down. Let's keep shoulders in place, relaxing neck. Standing tall, sitting tall, feeling weight centered, aligning legs and feet and knees and hips, taking a big inhale, exhaling slowly, right ear to the right shoulder. Making sure shoulder is in place. It's the ear coming to the shoulder. Feeling the stretch on the left side of your neck and your left shoulder. Bringing chin down to chest, center front. And slowly bringing head up. Rolling shoulders up, back and down. Aligning, taking a big inhale. Exhaling left ear to the left shoulder. Shoulder in place, ear traveling, abdominal muscles engaged. This time feeling it in the right shoulder and right side of your neck. Bringing chin down to chest, center front. Feeling it in the back of your neck. And bringing head up. Rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. We are doing something new, a little bit new today. And first, let's do from right, gently center front, slowly to the left. And we are going to continue this. And as we go side to side, slowly starting rounding your spine, arms in front of your legs, and if you're standing, knees soft, and keep going. As you go side to side, just a small range of motion, loosening up and coming closer down toward the floor. You go as far as it's working for you. Just make sure your upper body is loose and relaxed. Now let's increase the range of motion. So when we go right, let's keep going right without legs moving. Go as far to the right and then slowly to center, and let's go as far to the left. Coming back, same thing standing. You go as far to the right. Make sure knees are soft if you are standing. Center. Legs are staying in place. Arms moving all the way to one side. And center. All the way to the other side. Tummy is tucked in. Center. Going left. And one more time. Going right. Coming center. And going left. Now let's decrease the range of motion, and same way we went down, same way let's come back up. Slowly, shoulders are loose, arms are loose, tummies are tucked in, and slowly as we go side to side, rolling up. Take your time with this. See how gradually you're coming up, and as chin comes up, shoulders come all the way up, roll shoulders up, back and down. Feeling it, loosening up. See how your body is relaxed, especially your upper body. Bringing right shoulder forward and up, taking it, as you take it all the way back, taking arm back, turn to look behind you, and come back center. Left shoulders forward and up. As you take it behind you, turn to look behind you and center. Right shoulder, take it all the way behind and turning to look to your right hand behind you. Coming back, left shoulder forward and up, taking it all the way behind you. And again. Right shoulder all the way, taking it back and behind, coming back, center, left arm, taking it back and behind you. Let's do this one more time each side. Right arm, right shoulder, all the way behind you, and coming center, left shoulder, all the way behind you. When you come back center, let's bring our hands together, reaching up. Take time. See how you're opening your arms so wide and take them back. So you feel your shoulders rotating all the way back. Find the range of motion that works for you today. And let's do it one more time. Exhaling. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Let's bring hands to our waist. Separate legs a touch wider than your hips. Working with hips. Tilting pelvic floor and rotating hips. Looking straight forward. Tummy is engaged. Shoulders back and down. All muscles working. Breathing. Even if a muscle is not more moving, it still is engaged. Breathing into it. Let's go around. One more. Going around. Changing direction. Let's go the other way. See how your shoulders are back and down, looking straight forward and moving around. Deep breathing. And let's do one more. When you come center, releasing, relax shoulders. Hands on thighs, upper body flat, hinging forward. Exhaling, arching, coming all the way up, releasing shoulders. Remember, if you're standing, knees soft. Hinging forward, flat. Exhaling, arching, coming up, releasing our shoulders. And again, when you go forward, see how you're lengthening your spine. Exhaling and arching. Let's do it again. Forward, flat, extending. Exhaling and arching. And again, extending flat and arching. One more time, let's go forward, flat, extending. Exhaling, coming all the way up, rolling shoulders back and down, relaxing neck. And let's work with our feet. First, feel the balls of your feet, on the balls of your feet going side to side. Coming center, feel the heels going side to side. And then, let's go to the balls of our feet, both feet, and lift, feeling the calves. As you go to your heels, if you are sitting, extend the legs to feel the back of your legs. Toes coming toward you. When you're ready to go to the balls of your feet, bend the legs if you're sitting, and feeling calves extending. And then to the heels. If you're standing, if you want a little support, makes it more comfortable, to the balls of your feet and down to the heels. When you go to the balls of your feet, feeling the calves. When you go to the heels, feeling the back of your legs. And again, to the balls of your feet. All I'm doing is my fingers touching the wall, a tiny little support. And one more time to the heels. Relax, wiggle. As you bend your knees, rotating knees. Moving from the balls of your feet to the heels as you rotate your knees. Chest up, head up, tummy tucked in. Changing direction, let's go the other way. So if you are sitting, you are doing the same thing. And when you're ready to come back center, relax shoulders, rolling them back and down. If you're standing, your hips are in the air, you're hinging forward, hands on thighs. Make sure it's not on your knees, moving it further up. Left shoulder comes down toward the right side, toward your right thigh. Take a moment, see how you're extending your spine, going from right, coming left, and right shoulder coming toward your left thigh. Coming back, left shoulder coming to the right, extending, and right shoulder coming to the left. Coming center, Bring right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right thigh. Rolling halfway, semicircle, right shoulder coming to the left thigh. Come center and again. Left shoulder to the right, extending front, and right shoulder to the left. Come center. Now let's add to this, making it more like a circle. From left shoulder coming right, extending. As right shoulder comes to your left thigh, coming all the way up. Relax, and let's start over. Hands on thighs. Left shoulder to the right, semicircle in the front. Right shoulder to the left, coming all the way up, releasing. Let's do it again. Hinging, left shoulder to the right, extending in the front, going right shoulder to the left, coming all the way up. One more time. Hinging, left shoulder to the right, semicircle in the front, right shoulder to the left, coming all the way up, releasing. Take a moment here and we change the direction. Now, first, we bring right shoulder to the left, make a semicircle in the front, left shoulder to the right, and come center, and take again, right shoulder to the left, center front extending, left shoulder to the right, coming back center, and again, right shoulder to the left, semicircle in the front, left shoulder to the right, center, and again, right shoulder to the left, semicircle in the front, left shoulder to the right. Come back center, let's come up, and we start making it more a circle. So again, hinging. If you are sitting, your hips are in the chair. Right shoulder to the left, making a semicircle, left shoulder to the right, rolling it up. Release, and let's start over. Right shoulder to the left, semicircle in the front, left shoulder to the right, making a circle, coming up, releasing. Let's do it again. Right to left, center extending, left to right, coming back up, releasing. Right to left, center, left to right, and making a circle. Let's do it one more time. Right, center, left to right, and up, and release when you're ready. Wiggling, taking a deep breath. Exhaling. Separate legs wide. If you are standing, use the long side of your mat. Make sure legs are wide enough you feel your inner thighs engaging. We are going to get ready to do the 3-part exhale. Let's do it slowly together. If you're standing, your legs bending and extending as arms bending and extending. If you're sitting and you want to work with legs, extend, bend. Extend and bend. You decide. If you don't want to do that, keep legs bent. Let's bring hands together. We start with extended legs if you're extending them. When we exhale, we take a 3-part exhale with a sound. So let's inhale together. Ha, ha, ha. As you keep your head up. If you don't want to come all the way to the floor, hands can be on your thighs. Let's do it together. Inhaling. Ha, ha, ha. Inhaling. Lift, keep your head up. Ha, ha, ha. If you're sitting. Ha, ha, ha. Head up. Inhaling. Ha, ha, ha. See how when you bend your arms, they go back. Ha, ha, ha. Inhaling. Exhale. Ha, ha, ha. And one more time. Ha, ha, ha. hand coming all the way up, open arms, keep the legs wide, hands together. Turn to your right leg, hands coming to hold your ankle, face coming down to your knee, breathing into it. Take a moment here, relax. Tummy is tucked in. If you are standing, you are doing the same thing. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, rolling up as hands slide up your leg, wide arms, reaching up, tilting back, turning to your left leg. If you are sitting, remember to extend legs if you wish. Relax into it, tummy is tucked in. And when you're ready, exhaling, hands rolling up, your legs, upper body rolling up, opening arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, releasing hands and arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Hands together, reaching up, opening hearts, hands to your growing, hinging, sliding hands down your legs and crown of our head down. Your legs, if you like to extend or bend, if you're in the chair, you decide. And maybe raise the floor. Lifting head, right hand right under your face, twisting left fingers to the ceiling, open up. If your head is hanging down and is not aligned with your hips, better to raise the floor. Tummy is tucked in. When you're ready to bring left hand down, changing hands, twisting right up, turning to the right, head center, aligned with your hips, breathing, tummy is tucked in. Releasing, bringing both hands to hold each ankle and bringing the crown of our head down, shaking neck and head. Lifting head, sliding hands up, wide arms, wide legs, fingers reaching, tilting back, coming center, releasing hands and arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Bringing hands to waist, bringing feet closer toward each other, relaxing shoulders up, back, and down. As you bring your right arm forward, taking it up, upper body staying in place, arm all the way back, feeling it especially in your shoulders. Same arm, front and up. Exhaling, take it all the way back without upper body moving. Front and up. Keep the torso in place. Arm goes back and down. Let's do it one more time. Front and up. Back and down. Release, relax, rolling shoulders. Same arm, we start taking it back first. As you keep torso in place, arm goes all the way back, all the way up, front and down. Find the largest range of motion that works today. Let's go back and up, front and down, and again. Back and up, front and down. One more time. All the way back, all the way up, front and down. Relax your shoulders and same arm again. This time we move our body. Right arm, front and up. Pivot to your right. Take it all the way as far back and around and then coming center. Same arm, front and up. Turning all of our body to the right as this arm goes all the way around. And again, front and up, all the way. Returning center, relaxing shoulders, and getting ready for our other arm. Start with grounding feet and keeping body in place as we work with arm and shoulder. Left arm, front and up, and back. Looking straight forward as we take it way back. And again, front and up, all the way, feeling it especially in your shoulder. Front and up, back and down. Slow, gradual movement is the key to use the muscles. And last one, front and up, back and down. Adjusting, relaxing, getting ready to move the same arm back first, all the way before bringing it up, front and down. All the way back, up, front and down. And again, all the way back, up, front and down. One last one. All the way, front and down. Relax so we can move the same arm but pivoting too. So same arm, left comes front and up. As it starts going back, pivoting left, take the arm all the way as far as it's working today. Center, front and up, pivoting left, taking it all the way. And again, front and up, and pivoting left all the way behind you. And front and up, and pivoting. Let's do this one more time. Front and up, all the way around. Coming back center, bringing our hands together, reaching up, opening our arms. Hands together, reaching up, opening our arms. And one more time. Exhaling. Rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Let's get ready to do warrior one. If you are using a mat, bringing right foot forward, bending right leg. If you are using a chair, turning to the left side of your chair, right side of your chair, right leg bending, left leg extending in front of your chair. Relaxing shoulders. Wherever you are, mat or chair, make sure your right knee is lining up with your right ankle. Hands and arms coming to W. See how your elbows are pointing back. Tilting pelvic floor, tucking tailbone. See support for your lower back. Getting ready. Taking a big inhale. Exhaling, arms extending. Inhaling, bringing it back, bending, taking elbows back. Continue, pushing forward with an exhale, bringing it in with an inhale. See how your chest and shoulders working. Forward, inhaling, bending, bringing hands back, exhaling, pushing out. Inhaling in, exhaling out. When you're ready to add to this, as you bring your arms in, extend the arms straight up, interlacing fingers, sending index fingers up, tilting back, coming center, hinging toward your front thigh. Start with a flat spine. Rounding as fingers comes to your toes, arms shoulder height wide, exhaling on, hinging, inhaling, reaching up, tilting with an exhale, coming center, hinging with an exhale, inhaling, wide arms, shoulder height, exhaling on, hinging, using your core muscles, inhaling, reaching up, and tilting back. Let's continue this. If you are sitting in the chair, the same thing. hinging, forward, hands to toes, wide arms shoulder height, using core muscles on hinging, reaching up and tilting back. Are you okay? Yeah. And again, hinging, wide arms, unhinging, reaching up and tilting back. One last time. Let's hinge forward, wide arms, unhinging, reaching up and tilting back. Coming center, releasing hands and arms. If you are in the chair, turning to the center of your chair. If you are standing, move the other foot to the front. Let's bring hands together, reaching up. Exhaling, swan dive. Inhaling, forward fold. Wiggling hips and shoulders, shaking neck and head. Taking a big inhale. Exhaling, rolling up. Opening our arms, reaching up and tilting back. Coming center, releasing hands and arms. Rolling shoulders, forward and up, back and down. If you're standing, left leg front, right leg back. If you're in the chair, turning to the left side of your chair, your left leg is the one bending, your right leg extending in the front of your chair toward the back. Relaxing shoulders, hands and arms to W, tilting pelvic floor, tucking tailbone, and see you have plenty of support for your lower back. Taking a big inhale, exhaling, pushing out, inhaling, bringing it in. See that when you push out, it's only your arms extending, your upper body stays right where it is in the center. Hands coming in with an inhale, exhaling, pushing out. And again, bringing it in, exhaling. Let's add to this as you bring your arm in, taking them up, interlacing, sending index fingers up, tilting, tucking, looking straight forward, ears by your biceps, taking a big inhale, exhaling, gently tilting back, inhaling, center, exhaling, hinging with a flat spine, hands to feet, wide arms, shoulder height, exhaling, using core muscles on hinging, fingers reaching up, tilting back, coming center, hinging, wide arms, exhaling, on hinging, reaching up, and tilting back. If you are standing, you are doing the same thing. Keep this front leg bent. It's almost a 90 degree. Tilting, coming center, hinging, keep head up, arms wide, unhinging, reaching up, and tilting back. Coming center, hinging, wide arms, unhinging, reaching up, and tilting back. One last time. Let's hinging down, arms, unhinging, reaching up, and tilting back. Coming center, releasing hands and arms. Shift the weight, back foot front. If you're in the chair, turning to the center of your chair. Let's bring our hands together, reaching up, swan dive, and forward fold. Relaxing here, shaking neck and head, relaxing shoulders, hands on your shins, upper body flattening, extending. Inhaling, exhaling, rounding it down, sliding hands down. And again, hands on shins, upper body flattening, extending, and rounding it down. One more time, hands on shins, upper body flattening, extending, exhaling, rounding it down. Taking a big inhale, exhaling, slowly rolling up as hands coming up your legs, opening our arms, have fingers reaching up, tilting back. When you come center, rotate your wrists and interlacing fingers as palms pressing onto each other. Take your left foot behind your right foot, and if you're standing, make sure hips stay center. Make sure both hips are still pointing forward. You don't want hip on the side. You want it right center. Lift, and make sure your back knee is separated from the front leg, so nothing is pressing onto it. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tilt to right, and taking left shoulder a touch back, chest is slightly turning toward the ceiling. And coming back, lifting and tilting the other way. Right shoulder a touch back, lifting, extending arms. Returning center. As you keep everything as is, if you're standing, send the hips back, hinging. If you're sitting, you're doing the same thing. The difference is you are sitting in the chair. Hands coming to feet. Release the hands. If your hands are not comfortably on the floor, raising the floor, back knee separated from the front leg, rounding our spine, bringing face down. When you have that support from your hands, lift the hips a little bit and bringing face toward our legs. Engaging our core muscles, wiggle toes, and see how your feet both are flat on the floor, giving you that groundness. Take a big inhale. Exhaling, slowly rolling up. Keep the legs as slowly rolling up, opening shoulders, opening arms, have fingers reaching up, lifting, tilting back, coming center, releasing hands and arms, releasing legs, having hands together, reaching up, exhaling, opening our arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. We are going to repeat so that we can do the other side. Fingers reaching up, take shoulders back before you open your arms. And again. Exhale. And this time let's reach up, rotating wrist, interlacing fingers. This time the other foot, right foot behind the left. And turning hips to point forward. If you are sitting, you are doing the same thing. Chest lifting, knees separating, hinging with a flat spine, gradually rounding and bringing hands to feet. Releasing hands onto the floor or raised floor. Relax into it. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing neck. Inhaling. Exhaling, slowly rolling up. Opening arms, fingers reaching. Tilting back. Come center, lifting. Let's take tilt to your right, left shoulder a touch back. Chest turning slightly toward the ceiling, looking at the ceiling. Returning center, lifting. Tilting left, right shoulder a touch back. Coming center, releasing hands and arms. Rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Separate legs. Bringing hands together, reaching up. Take hands behind you, pressing onto your lower back, your palms or knuckles, and lifting chest. Range of motion, it really is very important. First of all, to find where your body is comfortable. how far it's comfortable, and preparation. Make sure leg, hip, core muscles are engaged. Lifting chest, shoulder blades toward each other, long neck, and then gently looking up as your neck leading you back. Your spine is lengthening, making sure it's not collapsing. It's getting longer. And your head is staying centered. Range of motion is depending on what your body is comfortable this morning, today to do. Returning center, bringing hands to thighs, upper body flat, extending. Exhaling, rounding it all the way down. Let go. Lifting hips. Exhaling, rolling up. Opening our arms. Reaching up. Tilting back. Coming center, releasing hands and arms. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Back and down. Let's do this one more time. Hands together. Reaching up, taking hands behind us, pressing onto lower back. If you are sitting, you are doing the same thing. Lifting chest. I'm going to turn so you can see better. Lift and slowly as your neck is leading your spine, keeping head center, shoulder blades toward each other, tummy is tucked in. And returning center slowly, hands to your thighs, hinging flat forward. Exhaling, sliding hands down, rounding our spine, releasing to forward fold. Taking a big inhale, exhaling, slowly rolling up, opening our arms, fingers reaching up. Tilting back, coming center, releasing hands and arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. For the tree pose, if you are standing and you like support, having your back to a wall. If you are sitting, have your back to the back of your chair, so you are sitting with support. If you want to use a strap, you can put this, if you're sitting, you can put the strap under your knee and lift this leg and pull. If you're standing, you can do the same thing, or you can wrap hands around your shin, standing tall, looking straight forward. See how tall you're standing, flexing that foot. Other knee soft if you're standing. When you're ready, decide where you want this foot to rest inside your left leg. Just avoid pressing on the side of your knee. Standing tall, if your hands are free, wide arms, reaching up, coming to prayer pose. Chest lifting, engaging core muscles, softening the standing knee, breathing into it. No matter where you are, send this bent knee a little bit back. That's the point of this. While we are challenging our balance, we want to open that hip. If you're ready to extend arms, palms facing each other, shoulder width apart, relax into it, breathing into it, shoulders back and down, away from ears. When you're ready to bring hands back to prayer pose, releasing shoulders. Exhaling, releasing. March, relax. Getting ready for your other side. And in the chair, again, if you want to use a strap, lifting or wrap hands, flexing foot, sitting tall or standing tall. If you are standing, just make sure the standing leg's knee is soft. We want to avoid overextending. When you're ready, decide where you want this foot to rest. It can be on the side of your ankle, side of your calf. If you're in the chair and you want to bring it and rest it on the chair, or you want to take it over. You decide what works best. If your arms are free, reaching up and coming to prayer pose. Feel the hip, left hip. Relax the shoulders, standing, sitting tall, elbows about shoulder height, deep breathing. When you're ready to extend arms, palms facing each other, shoulder width apart, shoulders back and down, core muscles working to hold us up here. Hands back to prayer pose. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing. Take a moment here, relax. And if you are using the mat, let's go to the back of your mat. In the chair, join me to forward fold, and we go from there. Let's have our hands together. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, swan dive. Inhaling, forward fold. Bending knees, walking hands. In the chair, rolling up. Coming to your forearms, sliding down to your tummies. Arms to your side, turning to one side of your face, breathing. In the chair, sitting, relaxing for a moment. Breathing. Turning face the other way and breathing. Face to center, stacking up hands for your forehead to rest, legs to a big V. Find your hip bones, find a comfortable place for them, and drag your right leg in slowly and dragging left leg in. From here, you decide if you want to do one leg coming back and then doing the other leg, or make V with them and then bring them back. So slide the right leg back, out to the right, and dragging it back, taking left leg, dragging it out, and dragging it in. You can drag it on the floor or slightly off the floor. Even if it's in the air, imagine if it's in a surface and you're dragging it. So the point is to do it slowly with muscles engaged. Dragging right out, dragging left out if you want, dragging right in, dragging left in. Continue on the floor if you're on the floor. In the chair, let's slide and have our shoulder on the back of the chair. Extend the legs, hold tight to your chair. Drag your foot to the right. Drag your left foot to the left. Bring right in and left in. Engage muscles slowly. Remember, slow, gradual movement. Left goes out. Right comes in, left comes in. If you want to challenge yourself on the mat or in the chair, drag at the same time both legs out, drag them at the same time in. You decide. Out and in. Out and in. You go far to the sides that you feel your inner thighs engaging, and then drag them in. If you want to challenge yourself, lift your feet off the floor if you're in the chair, drag them out, and in the air, drag them in. Same thing on the floor. If you want to challenge yourself, lift the legs a little bit off the floor, drag them out, and dragging them in. And again, out and in. One more time, let's drag them out and in. Relax. Bend legs in the chair if you want. Relax your shoulders. And since I'm in the chair, I'm going to first show it in the chair and then I come to the floor. In the chair, let's come back and have your back to the back of your chair. Turning to the right side of your chair, Your right hand is holding the chair for support. Bring left leg up, take your ankle, pull back as you sit straight up and looking straight forward. Lift that ankle, breathe into it. Hold tight to your chair with your right hand and arm. If you're ready to hinge, extending upper body and pulling the ankle up. Spine flat, hinging. Stay here, breathe into it. Let me show it on the floor. So on the floor, as you have your forehead on your stacked up hands, release your right hand, bend the right leg, take your right ankle as you keep hips aligned, pulling the ankle. Make sure your left knee is just a tiny bit off the mat and pulling. Breathing into it. In the chair, release, rolling to the center of your chair and then rolling to the other side of your chair and repeating with the other leg. And releasing and on the mat, changing hands, bending left leg, taking left ankle, be careful with your right knee and pulling the ankle. Keep hips aligned and gently pulling. Breathing into it. And if you are in the chair, now you are on your other side. Relax and make sure your knee and ankle align, the one bent one in the chair, and pull. Relaxing neck. Breathing into it, gently pulling. Whenever ready, release. In the chair, rolling to the center of your chair, relax your shoulders. On the floor, rolling to your back when you're ready. And in the chair, sliding so your shoulders are on the back of your chair. Hold on to the sides of your chair. Feet together, legs together, knees going right, flexing, tilting, tucking, and looking left. Same thing on the floor. Your legs together, arms shoulder height, flexing, tilting, tucking as knees go to the right, keeping shoulders on the floor, neck and head center or turning left. Let's keep knees together, tilting, tucking. Find that support for your lower back and breathing. Feel the twist. Returning center and take them together to the other side. Flexing, tilting, tucking, shoulders pressing, deciding on neck and head, deep breathing. And returning center. Wiggle hips and shoulders, bringing the soles of your feet together, pulsing knees. And remember in the chair, your shoulders on the back of your chair. Make a diamond shape with your legs and pulse. Hold on tight to your chair. On the floor, arms shoulder height, palms up. When you're ready to stop pulsing, gently press the knees down. Make sure lower back has plenty of support. Deep breathing. As you slowly bring knees toward each other. And on the floor, bend the knees to your chest, rocking side to side. In the chair, you can keep feet on the floor if you wish. If you want to bring them up, use your core muscles and let's rock side to side. Hold tight to your chair. When you're ready to come back, bring feet down. Sit back, relax on the floor. Decide if you want to keep legs bent or if you want to extend them. Let's take a moment here, relax our shoulders. And taking time to soften our breath, breathing softly and deeply. This is a good moment if you want to put essential oil in your hands so we can get ready for massaging our face. When you're ready, bringing hands together, rubbing them rather vigorously. Feeling the warm energy in the palms of your hands. Slowing it down, coming to a stop, pressing palms and fingertips onto one another. Fingertips to the middle of our forehead, inhaling. Exhaling, sliding, pressing, coming to the temples, pressing on to our temples. Let's do it again from the middle. Exhaling down, pressing. And one more time. Exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our temples with our fingertips, going around, pressing. Changing direction. Coming to a stop, pressing on to our temples once again. Fingertips to the top of our nose, inhaling. Exhaling, sliding, pressing onto your sinuses. Let's do it again. From the top of our nose, exhaling down, pressing. And one more time. Exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our face with the palms of our hands on two sides of our face, going around, pressing. And resting palms on two sides of your face, gently pressing onto your eyes, breathing. Taking an inhale, exhaling, sliding hands down your face. When you get ready to fist your hands, massaging belly area, gently pressing as you go around. Deep breathing. Changing direction. And releasing hands, bringing them to your shoulders, massaging your shoulders. And releasing, rolling shoulders forward and up, back and down. Let's take a moment here, just enjoying this peaceful moment, breathing softly and deeply. On the floor, if your legs are extending, please bend them, turning to your side, staying there for a moment. When you're ready, using hands and arms, slowly, sideways, coming up, sitting any way that is comfortable for you. Bringing our hands together, inhaling, reaching up, pausing. Exhale, take time, opening arms. And again, hands together, reaching up to the sky. Opening our hearts. And one more time. This time as you open your arms, bring your thumb and index fingers to press onto each other. Breathing into it. Bringing thumb to touch the tip of your Middle finger pressing, hold it a second. And bringing it to the ring finger pressing. And to the pinky pressing. Bringing hands together, reaching up, opening hearts, bringing hands together. If you like to take a moment here. I wish you peace, health, and true happiness. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.